everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today what we're going to do is we are doing a KonMari method cleaning, decluttering, and folding slash putting away, whatever you call it, baby's room edition. I'm going to go ahead and record everything that we're doing. If you haven't watched Marie Kondo's The Art of Tidying Up, I highly suggest you watch it. It's on Netflix. My husband even watched it with me and he loves it. We love that everybody's kind of responsible for their own stuff and you only keep the things that spark joy in your life, which I have been all about the good vibes and the joy lately. So hopefully my shift in the KonMari method rules will help somebody, because I was watching and she did shift the rules for some people, because you know everybody does things differently. So today we're in the baby's room and I hope that what we do here could help somebody or it's entertaining to you. So I've got my coffee right here. I am ready to go, and I'll kind of speed up the video because I'm sure I'll be moving a little slower. These are not acrylics, they are the glue-on. I need to be able to pop them off when I practice and play guitar, so I might be folding a little slower with these nails because I just don't feel like myself without a set of nails on. It's just me. And guys, this is such a long video that I just want to let you know we are doing a two-part on this series for this one. So we will have part 1 of baby's room and part 2 of baby's room. So stay tuned for that, and that will probably be uploaded next week. So anyway, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and try out the KonMari / Jessica tweaked method in baby's room. First, I will show you the room. It is a complete mess and I'm so excited that it's that way. We're going through and we're gonna figure out what we don't need, what we want to keep for future kids. We're gonna go ahead and fold in the way that we can actually see everything and all the sizes. So it might take us a while, so I want to go ahead and film this journey with you. We have already started on our closets personally, but I feel like I'm in the mood to focus on the baby's room because that's something I could complete today, if that makes sense. Our closets we cannot complete today. There's no way. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, just like and subscribe it. I would love to have you join the family. This is a lifestyle channel. It's all about beauty, momming, makeup, decluttering, cleaning. Like, I'm gonna have so many things. Anything that I'm passionate about is gonna go on this channel. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks. Closet that we need to go through over there. There's some clean clothes. We have been doing laundry and going through it. If you can't see in the hallway, I've been doing the linen closet as well. All kinds of blankets, pillows, things that we need to go through, even things in his crib. I want to make sure everything has a purpose and everything's supposed to be there. And these are all clothes already that do not fit him, as well as his DockATot, and sorry about the sound sleeping noise. And then we're going to be going through these drawers. See, I have to restock diapers. Like that's the stuff that sparks me joy, is like making sure I'm prepped on everything and stocked up on everything. That's what really sparks me joy, actually. And then this one doesn't look too bad, but we have to go through and make sure everything fits him. And then down here, this is the sock and pajama drawer. So we have to go through and fold that the KonMari way. And so that's what we will be doing. Alright, so what I want to show you guys is what I learned from Marie Kondo's KonMari method, that for these sleepers you can actually fold them in half and then fold them in 3s or 4s, and it'll look something like what I've got going on. So let's try that again. So I fold this in half, and then this one is small, so I'll just fold it in half again, and it'll create a stand-up piece of clothing so that I can stack them one in front of the other. Isn't this cute? I love this one. But I fold the arms in, fold these little things in half, and then again so that it stands up with the others. And I will show you the rest and how it looks when it's finished, but I just continue to do that until I have a reasonable amount to go ahead and stack in the drawer. Alright guys, and for socks, the KonMari method is actually not to ball up your socks, but to make sure that they're unfolded and flattened out and right next to each other, and then you fold them over together and stack them just like the shirts. I can already tell you that I do like this method, but with baby socks especially, I won't be doing this because I like to fold my socks and put them together in like a ball. I've always done it that way, and even though like I am not going based off of what I've always done, this is what sparks me joy, so I'm going to do it my original way, but I am showing you the Marie Kondo way. But with baby socks it really does not work for me, so I'll be doing the original way for the baby socks. And next I am going to just clear out all the drawers. You can do one by one. You can clear out each drawer at a time, or you can clear out all the drawers. And I'm moving that big pile of clean clothes closer to the drawers so I can just sit and really take my time and work on what I need to get rid of and what doesn't spark us joy or what doesn't fit, and then go ahead and do my folding and placing into baby's drawers. Okay, and I want to show you guys this real quick. This is another tip from Marie Kondo's KonMari method. When it comes to babies' rooms, if you have passies or things that you don't want to really be on the floor that you've already cleaned, keep them in a clear container, and the point of that also is so you can see everything. This has a lid and it is shaped so that you can pull it out from like a shelf. I got it from the dollar store for $1, and I have a ton of these for all kind of multi-purpose things. So that is another little inexpensive tip that I actually did before I watched the KonMari method, but she actually goes through it on there in detail as well. So the next thing I'm going to do is take the things out of the pile that need to be hung up in the closet. So like nice jackets and nice sweaters and really nice pants and things like that. I'm just going to set them aside and not worry about them for now. And everyone say hello to Richie. Right, and so this is the pajama drawer, and this is how it looks so far. And he wears all of these. So on this side are the onesies, and I'll explain more about that later, but I can see everything. And here's the sock bin, and to the left I'm going to put the 2-piece set, so every top has a bottom and I can see all the prints and make sure everything is good to go, good to match, and I know if there are any missing pieces. Alright, a little tidbit about these pants. These smaller pants I just fold over and kind of flatten out. Richie agrees. Hi! He really likes these pants. I just fold them in 3s like I showed you before, so they're able to sit up. They're kind of thicker pants, so I do not overfold them. And I will show you how all of these stack in the second drawer, which will be the pants drawer. Did you sleep in your crib? Did you get a good rest? So I pretty much got the first drawer completely done, but we are about to go into the second drawer. So we are about to go into the second drawer, and that one is jeans and onesies for like everyday wear, not pajamas and socks are in the bottom. Jeans and onesies are in the second drawer. So here we go. What do you see? Are we organizing? Bubba, are we organizing? Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So we were doing the KonMari method by Marie Kondo on the original Netflix series, Tidying Up, The Joy of Tidying Up. And we are going to just complete part 2. We're just going to go right into it. So we're just going to pick up where we left off, and that is with folding some sweatpants, and we're getting ready to go into drawer 2. So thanks for stopping by, and hope you enjoy the second part of this cleaning and tidying up with me, baby's room edition, Marie Kondo, KonMari method, yada yada yada, with Jessica's spin. Thanks, enjoy. Okay, so another thing is whether to fold in 3s or 4s. I don't know if I already covered this, but basically I decide that when I feel the item. Hi Bubba's. Okay, so as for bigger pants, so these are 2Ts, so they're super long, and so I won't be rolling them into 3s. What I'll do is I'll fold them in half like I did the regular little small baby pants and not the toddler pants, and I'll just make sure that everything is flat. And what I'll do is I'll roll them in 4s. So I'll roll it once, twice, and a third time, so it has 4 folds, if that makes sense. So that's how I would put these in a drawer facing like that. It would just sit right there, and you can stack them like normal. Okay, and make sure that with all your jeans, even if they have cuffs, or even if you do cuffs for a certain style, that you uncuff them to flatten them out, and then you kind of do your folding, which these are thin enough to where I'll probably fold them 4-way, like that. Another tip is that if you have pants with cuffs that don't unfold, that are hard to match with things, I like to show those. So see, for example, these cuffs would not match everything on these corduroys. So what I'll do is I'll fold them like this, and I'll fold it normal, except the opposite end. Yeah, the opposite end. So instead of tucking these under and showing the pants like this, I will tuck this side under and probably show the pants like this, just because I want to be able to see what I need to grab. Oh, thank you so much. Stay with me. Is that cute? And Richie wants to tell you guys that you don't be discouraged. You can do it too. Okay, back to folding. So this next step is folding onesies. So I turn the onesies pretty much right side in, inside out, right side in. Yeah, pretty much where I can see the onesie. And then I will fold it in half and then in 3s like I did the pants. And we will stack them that way. So I've finally finished today's KonMari inspired cleanup session, and the baby's room. So I will go ahead by walking you through the door and showing you how I did everything and what I got accomplished today. Probably like, it took me like 1 or 2 hours, and then, well, maybe a little longer because the baby woke up, but maybe like 1 or 2 hours. And then I will show you what is still pretty much on my to-do list, and I'll try to explain the best I can what is KonMari method inspired and what I tweaked for myself. So here we go. Obviously I haven't dusted or vacuumed yet. This is just when you walk in, there's stuffed animals in the crib and bedding in the crib, which is moved when he takes a nap. But as you can see, everything is pretty much, it's got its place. So I'm gonna close the door for now, and we're gonna show the room. These I had bought before the baby was born, before Richie was born. So, and then I put them in a wall collage there on this wall. He has this little diaper caddy hanging here. It's supposed to hang on the dresser, but every time I pull out the drawers, it gets in my way. So I hung it there, which is eventually where he'll hang his little coats. And I have some stuffed animals in there, the ones that don't go with his bedding. So those are the ones that usually kids play with when they come over. I will go ahead and start with the fact that there is a clear rack, and this has a bunch of stuff that we use, like combs, thermometers, things like that. And I probably will end up going through this and redoing it the way I want it. But right now it's just nice because I can see everything, which is one big point of the KonMari method. And a lot of these aren't open because we are saving them for like another kid, because we were gifted so many of these things. But one thing I do like is keeping things in clear little containers that you get from the dollar store with lids on them, so you can pretty much pull them out whenever you want. So the blankets that I keep out are the ones that go with like the matching bedding. Everything else is away. There's a box of tissues out just because, you know, I always like to find that handy. And then this drawer I have not done yet. This basket is for things that I use, thermometer, toothbrush, comb. And so that's just things that I need to keep at easy access. And then he's got a couple books here, but I'll show you about book storage in the closet because we only have some decorative books out. Pretty much where I can see everything. There's a couple washcloths and a blanket for decor rolled up in there. I used the rolling method with that. Down there is just spares of things that I don't want him to get into, like little medicines and things like that. This one, I can see everything. There's washcloths that are rolled or folded. It just depends on how tiny they are because they're so little. And then one pair of fluffy slippers goes in the middle because we reach for those a lot. And then his little security blanket bears, which he likes to play with. And then up here, everything is decor except I do reach for this. He loves, don't judge me. He loves these little red Solo cups because he actually chews on this part and it helps him with teething. And then balls and passies and hand sanitizers for when I change him over on the changing table. So that's kind of like, that might be a cluttered mess to some people, but I actually don't mind that because I think it looks kind of cute. So yeah, that's that part. Now up here we have his changing table, a couple decorative things up there, but I put these mismatch items here so that when the matches come out of the dryer, I will know exactly where to find their partner. So these are just some like mismatched pajamas, because oftentimes we'll put him in a set of pajamas and then we'll take his pants off. Like, he doesn't like to wear pants a lot, so like they end up getting mismatched. And then of course socks, like I can't always find the match, so I put them in this little basket so that I know where they are. We have decided this right-sided drawer is the diapering drawer, so we have changing pads, trash bags, wipes, diapers, which I have to restock. And usually I put the diapers upright so I could just grab. And this is how we did the KonMari method by Marie Kondo with his onesies. So now I can see everything, because this is like, I try to put him in this one a lot. It says Jigglypuff, and it's like this really nice gray. That's his nickname, so he probably wears that one the most because I'm obsessed with that onesie. Whereas some of these, like, he may not wear. It just depends on the vibe, and that's why I like being able to see everything, because I can see what everything is now. And look at all the space I have left for more tops, because we did just do a load of laundry, so I know there's going to be more. This one is the pants, and before you guys go crazy, we actually stock up on pants ahead of time. So we have like basketball shorts, sweatpants, bottoms that have multiple tops that you can pair outfits with, and I ended up not rolling these little ones. I ended up folding them in tri-fold, like in threes, because we had enough of these little thin pants, and it just kind of worked out. And then what I might end up doing is putting like all the khakis together, all the jeans together, all the sweatpants together, stuff like that. But these are big boy pants all the way up to like 2T. So we put these in here because we like to buy ahead. And guys, just keep in mind that like we are not opposed to the thrift shop. Like probably all of these except one pair is thrift shop jeans, and the other pair was gifted to us. We probably bought maybe like 3 or 4 of these pairs because I went shopping once on Black Friday when I was pregnant, because it was my dream to like get pregnant and do a Black Friday baby shop. That's basically all I bought full price ever in my life. These are the onesies. He can wear all of them. It's separated by the sock bin, which I don't fold his socks. They're too little. It really actually sparks joy to me to go ahead and fold them into like a little ball. That's just how I've always done my socks, and I don't really want to change that, so I'm gonna go the way that I like to do it. So that is separated by that. And then these are 2-piece sets, and I like to pair them together and put them upside, like after I fold them, put the upside like facing. What am I trying to say? Put the prints facing up, basically, so I can see it. So like here's Cookie Monster set. Obviously these two go together. These two go together, so like if they don't match, I can see, you know. This is the only thing that's going to go. These are all the clothes for this past basically 10 months that he's worn, and I've just pushed aside because we are going to recycle clothes to our other kids. We bought a lot of gender neutral things. His DockATot's going to go in storage. All this is going to go in storage, but we haven't done that yet. So the only thing that will stay in this corner is going to be this little trash bin and this diaper genie. And yes, I do use a trash bin because of things, odd things like that I don't want to use a diaper genie. So that's why I have 2 things in here. And the crib is just self-explanatory. It's just cute. I don't have any really storage in here, just things that match the room theme. So, and then we have like his little heartbeat bear. Let's see if I can get it too. There it goes. That was his heartbeat right before he was born. So cute. This is the one that he likes to use. The music is really soothing to him. So that's why we have this one and that one. But he likes these little animals. And over to the closet now. So in the closet I have suspenders and bow ties so that you can see them. So that also Marie Kondo method. Make sure you can see everything. Eventually I might hang these somewhere so I can truly see them side by side, but I had that going and I didn't like it. I actually like this better, but it does look a little cluttery, so I might change that. And then we have some rolled blankets, some folded blankets. Basically, I go by like the thickness of them to see like how I can see them the best. The top shelf I cannot reach, it needs to be done, but those are, oh my gosh, what are they called? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Those are the thin, lightweight, like, swaddle blankets. There they are. So those are the swaddle blankets, and then extra sheets and some thicker rolled up blankets, and then these are some hospital blankets and some other blankets, and we also have like another thick blanket here and the pillow. So again, like, you know, this is just what works for me. And then shoes, I don't put anything really where I can't reach. and then a couple of these that I can reach that I put back there. So eventually those and those will all probably go right here so that I can reach them, because I like them for the summer, like for just lightweight blankets for the summer when we go outside. I have like some swimmers in here. I have some other passies in there. I have some breastfeeding things, some burp cloths, some extra bath toys, piggy banks, diaper pails, some gifts. I have some extra washcloths and some extra trash bags. So all of this is like extras. And then these are like extra things. Like there's an extra milk cooler kind of, I guess, bag, like insulated bag. You know, some newborn things. And then the daddy duty toolbox is there for my husband. And then some toys that Buppy doesn't quite use yet. This one's about to go out with some of the pieces because he is into this now. And what I have on the bottom here are excess hangers. And then I keep his books in a crate so I can see all of them as well. And then up here in these two bins, I have some bibs, which half of these are downstairs anyway. These are just some up here in case we snack or feed up here. And then these are hats. So like he has this like his little zoot suit hat, his CC beanies, what is this one? Oh, his Mickey hat. And then he has some summer hats and some baseball caps. He's got all of these cute little things there. And then some more summer hats and some Nike beanies, Adidas beanies, things like that. So these are the hats so I can see everything as well. Let's skip to up here. I have some sentimentals in a clear bin so I can see like my ultrasounds. Yes, some more blankets. Yes, I know. These are diaper bag essentials, more diaper bag essentials, and then some extras that I have to go through. But this is where we are right at the moment. This is his closet. These range from the current size. So these newborn tabs I don't use anymore. This 3 to 6 I'm not using anymore. So basically this is all like 6 to 12, blah, blah, blah. Like this is basically like 6 to 9, 6 to 12, and then 12 to 18. So I actually have to move this one kind of. And then 18 to 24, and then toddler sizes. So basically I just put things in here that he wears based off of size, and things like that. So, and as he stops wearing them, you guessed correctly, when he outgrows these, they go straight into that corner over there. And so yeah, so he's got all these clothes hung up and then all the clothes in the dresser. And like I said, guys, do not be too ashamed to go to the thrift shop. And a lot of these are new because they have been gifted to us, or we got them on a super, super good deal. So I never pay full price for anything, like ever. I am not that kind of mom. It's too expensive. Too expensive. So guys, that is my declutter, clean, organize, my baby's room, inspired by the Marie Kondo KonMari method. I am obsessed with the show. I think it's really good. My husband thinks it's really good. It's really helped us, and we were cleaning out the closet today, and we were really like appreciating the things that we owned, and if we didn't want it anymore, we didn't treat it like a piece of trash. Like, it's really important that you think everything, especially these baby clothes. Like, thank you for clothing my baby when he was first born, when he was growing, like even now, like it's just a very sentimental thing. Like, I know some people don't hold sentiment in items, like tangible items, but it's true. Like, everything serves a purpose, and it's okay to let it go because you're thankful that you had it in the first place. So I really, really enjoyed doing this, and I'm so glad it's done, and his room is super clean. I can't wait to dust it and vacuum it now. I'll actually be posting other rooms as I go along because there's such a big mess, because I have been trying for months to declutter our house, and I just can't do it by myself, and I can't figure out how to get it done the way I want it. And then like this Netflix series, I heard about the KonMari method, and so now that we're watching this Netflix series, like, it's got me excited, it's got my husband excited, so I'm really excited to hopefully make this a series on YouTube. hopefully I don't have any problems uploading, because I've been having a lot of issues uploading stuff. So thank you guys so much for following me along on this journey. I hope it helps some of you. If you have any questions, link it down below. And also, I started a blog channel. Not a blog channel. A blog. I started a blog as well, and I'm just going to be talking about a bunch of things, motherhood, lifestyle, about like anxiety, postpartum, things like that, and then also just like being grateful. So thank you so much again, and I will see you guys in the next one.